So a quick coat change, so I got drenched. Me with Johnny G, Ian Scutt. So well done Ian on that great race.
Cheers,
second.
mate,
Danny Lauder obviously.
Loader.
Top Mel.
Elvis.
Oh yeah, Elvis. Gets me touchy about his name. Right, so this is Super Scoot. First round, right. A bit of a change. Obviously, John the Greek was supposed to be out on Ian's SS90. But Chris Gatons actually had his spare Group 6 bikes sitting there all weekend. So Chris has mentioned to John the Greek, why don't you go out on the my Group 6, you know? So John is actually out on a Lambretta. Group 6. So what's your Group 6, Chris?
Super Imola.
Yeah.
On a classic case.
Cool.
Small block.
Small block. Good.
It's a bit fiery.
Bit fiery.
But clearly you can trust the man.
After bending his faults, you can clearly trust him, yeah? So, yeah, look at Graham Lake, look. Preferential treatment, look at that. Yeah. Right, so they're obviously on their warm-up lap now. Just set off. It's nice to be surrounded by scooters, not motorcyclists. Right, so. See how this plans out. It'll be interesting to see how John the Greek goes on a Lambretta. So yeah. What's Stuart Day out on his Group 6? Stuart Day's obviously on his Group 6. So to be honest, right, warm up lap. There's John the Greek, we'll see him now. Yeah, so yeah, that'd be interesting to see, watch. I might have to stand up, just try and get a better view.
Yeah, he's not bad, 2 nets.
Right, Steve Wright, Group 6, cut down. So, there's John the Greek on Chris Gatons, SRP Group 6. So big group, because once again you can get a lot of the proddy, like Jeremy Steele, get a few proddy bikes out on the Group 6 class.
2 black lines and back wheel off the fucking ground.
I'll let him know, Giles. Giles says you look better with the mask up. Can you pull it right up, please?
I ain't got no bank robbing.
Do us all a bloody favour.
Who's that? Jigs, eh?
Yeah.
I put a bucket on your head, Jigs. I know Jigs, eh?
Yeah. I'm going to take
Right, so might be able to see the lights from here as well.
I can open the front and sit in it while
Right, green flag at the back. Here we go. Lights are on. Steve Wright looks like he got a good start. Flying start, in fact. Let's just try and stand up a little. Right, so it's Steve Wright first. Second, Stuart Day. Third, John the Greek, but a little bit wide. No, he's doing all right. First time on a scoot, Lambretta. Yeah, that was a rev limiter on it, Chris. No, it's looking good on it. So, first position, Steve Wright, getting chased closely by Stuart Day. So this is first and second for Group 6. They had a cracking race yesterday. John in third, looking good. Followed by Hammy on the auto, Justin Price, Barry Braithwaite, Dave on the zip, Bob West, Jeremy Steele. Looks like Graham Tatton and Sean Nichols.
That's right. Jeremy Steele.
Jeremy
Steele in the white jacket.
Oh, in the white jacket. Who's on the orange then?
Tatton.
No. We'll show you in a minute. Right, that's first and second. Oh, sorry, I'm thinking Phil. I called Phil Jeremy Steele, didn't I? Right, so race is on for second position. There's your leaders. Wonder if Stuart's stalking him like he did yesterday. Right, John, he's got a healthy gap in third, so he looks like he's getting on with it. It's good to see. Morning, Rona. So, yeah, feels going well. Right, Stuart's taking the lead, so let's see what Steve can do. Yesterday, I think Stuart was giving Steve a little bit of a stalk and then wait till last lap. So Stuart's in the lead. Steve right now chasing. John's chasing them. So let's see if he can close that gap for third. Starting to rain again, typically. Right, so the gap's staying pretty much the same. So it's looking good. John on Chris's group 6. Justin Price, Hammy on the 6A auto. Followed by Dave on the zip, Graham Tatton, Bob West, Barry, Phil, Jeremy Steele. Right, it's the leaders again, Stuart and Steve Wright. Go on, Steve, let's try and close that gap. I think John the Greek is closing them. Yeah, I wonder how many laps is left. That'd be good if he can. That'd be right crack. Right, Steve Wright's taking the lead now over Stuart Day, so race is on. This is where it gets a bit hairy because they're both starting to push a little bit more. One thing, one thing, if they keep overtaking it might slow him down and let John catch up, so we'll keep an eye on that. Justin Price in 4th. Hammy 5th overall. Graham Tatton 6th. Dave 7th. Bob West 8th. Yeah, track is extremely wet. Right, so Steve's in the lead. Stuart's close. Oh, John is extremely wide. Don't know if that's a small frame line. Right, got to put hoods up because it's chucking it down again. Right, Steve and Stu, it's getting close. So, there's John. Chris Gaten's regretting, I think, letting John out on his scooter in the wet. So Justin's pushing hard. And the track is, yeah, it is wet. It's typical. We had a beautiful morning and it just 15 minutes before the scooters come out, it chucked it down. Alex's fault because obviously he suggested it. Right, so Steve and Stuart are still battling it out. So yeah, we can keep an eye on the flags, see what the last lap's like. Steve's flying this year on his group 6. Yeah, Johnny's closing them. Johnny's closing, so we've got a little race on here, guys. Here's Dave Bristow having a little bit of a lonely ride on his little zip. Thanks, Giles. It must admit, it does look close, but then the gap coming out of the bomber, it's big again. But right, Steve and Stu. There's John. Don't know if we can try and get the gap. See, that's the gap. Oh, it looked like a bit of lightning then. So this is interesting because this is where the back markers get involved. Because as you can see, Steve and Stu, all right, they got through them all right. That's good. John the Greek. He's getting some shakes on that on Chris's Lammy, so. Right, tyre wise, I think in the 6A any tyres can be used. I think the wets are the Heidenbrows. What are the wet tyres? Heidenbrow S. Yeah, Heidenau's, right. So they are using Heidenau wets in the Group 6. Obviously, production class, you can only allow the Sava wets. Right, Stuart Day's taking the lead over Steve Wright. And then obviously they're pretty much side by side coming down here. Steve's got the inside line. So yeah, we still got a few laps because I still haven't seen the last lap flag, so that's good. He can't hear you, Martin. I do think Stuart, that's what Stuart's plan was yesterday, and it obviously worked because he did get the win. So yeah, we have got a battle for 5th overall. While your leaders are just coming up. So there's your leaders. Interesting lines, I must admit, from the front runners. There are your leaders, 1st and 2nd. Right, last lap flag is out. So this is the one. Let's see what John's flying on the first time on a Lambretta. 3rd in Group 6 so far. Try and keep an eye on the front. So Steve Wright is coming out of Bomber win 1st, followed by Stu, obviously. Stu's great on the brakes, so it'll be interesting to see what he does on this Devil's Elbow. So yeah, Stuart's taking it. Stuart's done Steve on the brakes. Stuart leading. What's he going to be like up the hill? So Steve on the outside. Is he going to cut in? Oh, Stuart's had a little moment. Oh, they're side by side. Right, so Stuart's on the outside. Great race. Oh, I think Steve's. Right, there you go. I think Steve's got that. That was great racing. You can hear all these being excited behind us. So yeah, that was great race. That's how it should be in the wet. Yeah, it was a great race. So, Justin and Graham, they're having a good little battle for 5th, I think, overall. I think Steve got it. So, see what happens with Justin and Graham. Oh, teammates. 2 teammates. It looks like Justin's going to get it. And he has got it, so. Right, we've got another 2 races to go today. We've got the stock scooters 2nd race and obviously super scooters 2nd race. So yeah, great race, it was great. We'll give them a little claps, them coming in. I see Helen jumping for joy. Well done, chaps, great racing. Well done. Dave on his Group 10. Yeah, it'd be interesting to see the results actually, because that was close over the line. Was close. Right, here's John. He deserves a clap. Well done on his 1st time on a scooter. Bob West. Jeremy Still. Soaking wet, even with his waterproof. Right, Barry on Drew's scooter. Phil looks happy. So yeah. Great race. We'll all tune in. It's Graham Tatton, Hammy, Justin, So yeah, tune in. Obviously, it's going to be after lunch, I think. It depends on how quick they bang through the programme. If they go through the programme quick, they did actually offer the scooters another race, a scratch race yesterday. But everyone had a drink. I say had a drink. They already had a beer, so there weren't enough of them to do it, so they didn't do it in the end. So yeah, if it's I'll be live anyway, following the races. So cheers for tuning in. Hope you're all nice and warm in your heated houses, not in this chucking down the rain. So cheers for tuning in. See you in a bit.